Okay, this is an example of a waterfall that I particularly don't think is very good because it's too constant. It just sounds like noise. You can see here we have a very nice babbling brook. And the babbling part comes from the impact of the water on the rocks. Let's see, where's that kind of stuff. That gives you your babbling brook sound. So this is the other side of the dam. And now when we get over here, if you listen right into this area here, you have a slap, an echo as the water hits and trickles and comes through. If we can isolate that sound, then we can actually get a really good recording of it. Now, one thing to remember when you're recording a babbling brook, or any sound for that matter, make sure you cup the microphone and don't move, because every time you move you introduce a noise or a knock into the recording. As the editor has to then remove that noise every time the sound is cut, unless of course it's mastered. And if the sound is mastered, then it has to also be edited also. So if you edit or master your own recordings, you'll find that, geez, putting moves or bumps or moving the microphone around like crazy really doesn't help you when you're cutting a track, because you're, removing technical errors from the recording. So keep it clean and don't move at all. Just be patient, sit still, find a comfortable standing position, and record 3 to 5 minutes of nice recordings, or get a mic stand and walk away from the recordings. Another thing too is you might even, if you're doing handheld, never put your face near the microphone, because you'll end up breathing and then we'll hear your breathing, and that's not cool either. And watch out for smokers, because smokers, they get this like nostril nose thing going. It's really bad, so keep your nose away from the microphone, because it doesn't sound good on the, if you're recording something distant and then you have this ECU or close-up nose hair thing, bad for recording. This is a good example of coming to record something and it really isn't that good. The wind, the ocean, and the room, the performers, the kids running around playing. It's kind of a write-off. Unfortunately, it's not that unique. So if I did create a sound effect of it, it wouldn't be that unique, but it's always good to listen to something that might make a good sound effect. In this case, it's good, but it's not worth it. Well, the waves are very unpredictable here, and I almost lost the mic that last take. So waves are not worth it unless they're really great, and waves generally are noise, so that's not really great. Okay, here's a prime example of a great location for birds, the trees. So I get here, I scout the location, I'm driving around for quite some time, and then there is a chainsaw. Okay, cut on the motorbike. We have to record a lot of sounds in order to get a clean section of birds. So we take out the chainsaw, we take out the scooters. We may do a version with chainsaws or with scooters, but the goal here is to get clean birds. So as you can hear, there's some nicer birds over that way, less so than when we first started. So we're going to change our perspective to over in the obviously, when I moved the camera and became a little bit too close to the microphone, the birds that we were recording, they decided that that was too close for comfort and they left. Quite often people will say to me, how can you charge $5-6 for a sound? Well, as you can see, I could spend an hour trying to get one sound, and then it's going to take me, it could take me 2 hours to edit the sound. Generally speaking, it's not like that, but in a case like this, you know, there's 20 minutes, and we have one decent track with birds. And right there. This is Rob Noakes in Rarotonga, and I found some palm trees that look like a giant bird. I originally started making noise with these smaller palm trees. Then I realized that if I performed this correctly, it'd be like a bird flapping.